I have personally tried 10 plus business models that have left me out in the dust, left me more confused than before I started, wasted time of my life that I will never get back, and more money than I can probably remember. So in this video, I'm going to be ranking all the business models that I've personally tried on upfront capital to start it, the complexity of how complex it actually is to take this business off the ground and start making money, the undisclosed risks that actually come with these business models, and lastly, is there enough demand and opportunity in the marketplace to where there's actually enough money in the business model to make it work. But also my unbiased opinion on the easiest way and the easiest opportunity for beginners. Now granted, every single one of them works 1000%. There would not be millionaires in every single niche if it didn't work. The flip side of that is the time it actually takes to get this business model to work, and especially for beginners. Because if you're brand new to the game, you have no skill sets, no knowledge on anything, probably not a lot of capital, and your time might be restricted if you're working a 9 to 5, or school, or college, whatever. But also, a point that I want to touch on in this video is future pacing. Because entrepreneurship is a long game. It's about longevity, sustainability, what will help you in the end game. It's not about making money in a month. It's not about making money in a year. It's about consistently making money year in and year out and actually keeping it. Because if a million comes in but goes out twice as fast, there's no point. And business is adapting faster than we can even comprehend. AI is on the verge. Businesses that worked decades ago are getting put out by online businesses. To mass attention is at its all-time high. So I want to actually ask you a question. Do you think dropshipping will stay around forever? Do you think copywriting will stay in business with AI on the verge? Do you think things like affiliate marketing will actually be sustainable with the amount of influencers and creators, which is a 10 times better field for affiliate marketing? The point is, if you start something today, will this end up helping you in the long term? So things that work today might not work in 10 years. So I'm going to challenge you to future pace everything that is going on in the market right now and actually decide which business model is going to help you now and which one is going to help you forever. I have a good one for you guys. I hope you enjoy the video. And after you watch this video, or even before, if you want to talk to me or my team personally about business models and have a free consultation call with me or my team, there will be a link in the description. It is a free call. Go ahead and schedule one if you want. Other than that, enjoy. Compare this to every single model that you are probably currently watching right now. How does digital sales compare to every other model? How does digital sales outcompete every single model? And this is also, not only am I going to compare it, I am actually going to give my non-biased ranking of every single model that you currently start today as of January 20th, 2025. All right. So let's compare every single model that you could ever try right now, today, and compare it to being a digital closer. All right. Non-biased. Because I have tried pretty much every single model that you see right here. I personally tried it. All right. So we'll start off with dropshipping. Dropshipping. Out of 10 on the upfront cost, I give dropshipping a 3 out of 10. Why? Because obviously you have to get the website and pay for subscriptions and things like that to even host products. But not only that, it's either you are going to organically try and scale a product or you have to get into ads. And 10 out of 10 times you're going to get into ads because you need to be able to test products and see if they're winners faster. You don't have, there's no time. You have to, and also this is why it's a 3 out of 10, is because you have to pour money into dropshipping first to see if you can even make any. All right, so out of 10, dropshipping on the upfront cost side gets a 3 out of 10. Requirements, okay, 8 out of 10. All right, so the requirements for dropshipping, they're not very high. All right, that's the nice thing about it. You really just need a laptop, a phone, do some market research, right? Find a winning product. There's not crazy requirements for it, so I give it an 8. Like I said, honest opinion. Now, also, out of 10, complexity. I do give this an 8 out of 10 on complexity because there are so many variables that need to happen in order for dropshipping to actually work. You have to find a winning product. You have to be able to scale it. You have to be able to hire VAs to make sure that when you do scale it, right, it's sustainable at large, right? But not only that, you have to get into ads. You have to make sure the creatives are really, really good. You have to talk to the suppliers, third-party suppliers, make sure they're sending you the products, and make sure when you get the product, you send it out to other people. The complexity for a beginner entering dropshipping, that's why I give it an 8 out of 10, because it's very, very complex. Now, risk. There is a ton of risk, so that's why it also gets an 8 out of 10. Okay, because let's say you are a beginner, you don't have that much cash flow. Let's say you have 5 to 10,000 in order to make this business model work, right? But you have rent, you got your car payments, you have living expenses. You cannot afford to burn through that cash just instantly. There's no way, right? So risk gets an 8 out of 10 because in order for make dropshipping to work, you have to just test products. That means you have to buy products. That means you have to pay people, right? That means you have to pay platforms in order to make it work, unless you're taking the organic route, which probably not going to scale that way, right? So also, demand plus opportunity, I give it a 3 out of 10 because of the fact that dropshipping has been around for a long time and there's more people in e-commerce than ever. I am not saying e-commerce don't work. There's people like Luke Belmar out there that is absolutely printing still with e-com, right? But for a beginner, for you to go up and get into the market and then compete against people like Luke, the opportunity is very slim. So dropshipping overall gets 3 out of 10 on demand and opportunity. Now, SMMA, we're going to move through these. Out of 10, I give it a 7 out of 10 on the upfront cost side, right? Obviously, you just have to get the editors in place, right? There's not too many things for the business you have to start. You just need to be able to connect with business owners, which you can use Instagram, LinkedIn, all these other platforms, outreach to these people, offer your services, right? So it's not like you need a lot of things to make SMMA completely work on the upfront cost side of things. Unless, well, that's also the one trade-off to get clients for SMMA. It's either you're going to do outreach or you have to spend on ads. And in that case, you're going to be spending a lot of money. Then upfront cost would be higher. But overall, SMMA gets a 7 on the upfront cost. Requirements for SMMA, give it a 5 out of 10. All right, there's not too much requirements for SMMA in order to make it work. All right, complexity, 5 out of 10. Once you understand the business model, right, you understand the services, the only thing you have to do is market yourself and start signing clients. But guess what you have to do to sign clients? You still have to learn sales. Same thing with dropshipping. Guess what? If you wanted to pursue both these business models, you still, at the end of the day, have to understand sales. You have to understand persuasion. Okay, so risk, 7. The reason I put risk very, very high with SMMA, not because there is a lot of risk as far as the monetary side, like you're spending, but you're going to be in competition, thanks to Iman and Tai Lopez, with a lot of people that are trying to start SMMA. So in order for you to actually make it work, you have to attain leverage very, very, very fast and sign clients very, very, very fast. All right, in order to actually show people that you can do what you do, right? So demand opportunity for this. There is opportunity, but I give it a 4 out of 10 on the SMMA. All right, Amazon FBA, upfront cost, 3. It is probably the exact same thing as drop shipping, but more money. Just on Amazon, pretty much on Amazon. It's drop shipping on Amazon, and that's kind of what it is. So still same upfront cost. You're gonna need to buy products. You might have to buy the warehouse, right? You're still gonna pay people, pay VAs, ship you products. So Amazon FBA as a beginner, 3. Okay, requirements, 9 out of 10. All right, it's kind of the same ballpark as drop shipping. Obviously, you have to get the warehouse. You need the online stuff, right, to ship products. Sometimes you don't even need it if you're just using other people, right? But requirements for Amazon FBA, same ballpark, 9. Complexity, drop shipping and Amazon are very similar, but Amazon I would say is a little bit harder. All right, so 9. Risk, same, 9. Demand, I will say it is a little bit more in demand than dropshipping. From taking a random product like dropshipping instead of Amazon FBA, where you're just taking products that people already know about and then selling them on Amazon, there is more demand for it, I will say, and opportunity. So, trading, upfront cost, 2 out of 10. Very, and I don't want to cover trading too much, but if you're going to be a trader, it's essentially high-level gambling, all right? And upfront cost, I give it a 2 because you cannot make money without money unless you're trading with like firms and stuff like that. And obviously you have to get like accounts and things like that, right? Things of those natures, but still 2 out of 10. You're going to need money to make money. Requirements, 7. Charts, laptop, knowledge, and a lot of mental capacity, right, to handle that stress for trading, 7. Okay, complexity. Probably the most complex business model to make work. People spend years trying to nail a strategy to make trading work. Most complex, probably. without a doubt. Risk, also 10. Because it's high level gambling. You're betting money into the market, essentially, is what you're doing. Okay. Demand, I put this at a 0 specifically because as a beginner, I would not recommend you start trading as your first thing, as your sole income. That is the one thing. This business model, I would not recommend it to a beginner. Okay. Investing in real estate, upfront cost, I give it a 1. Because unless you know how to leverage debt, or you got that 100,000 to $1 million to invest, there is no point of you getting into real estate or investing in real estate. There's no point. You can't turn $20 into $21. It's not worth it, right? Unless you got $1 million and you can turn it into $2 million, there's no point. And you got a lot of cash flow running around somewhere. 1. As a beginner, more than likely you probably don't know how to leverage debt and you don't got a lot of cash flow. Okay, so requirements, I put this at a 9. There's a lot of requirements for real estate. A lot of things you have to learn. Complexity, also 9. There's just a lot of variables when it comes to managing the estate, making sure it's proper, things of that, right? Risk, 7. If you're investing that much capital into something and you can't afford it, or if it's too much, whatever, say your house ends up in LA, right? In Hollywood where the fires are, you're cooked. there goes your investment, right? So demand and opportunity, I will say though, there is a lot of demand for real estate. Once you get to a position where you have a lot of cash flow coming in, which you can get from a specific business model, very simply, right? There's a lot of demand to put money into real estate. All right, TikTok Shop, upfront cost 6. There's not too much, right? You just have to be able to make videos. And it's the reason I also give it a 6 is there pretty much is not anything that you have to buy besides the product. More so, I gave it a 6 because it's a volume game. The amount of videos you have to push. TikTok Shop, it's just another form of affiliate marketing through TikTok, but like 10 times easier. Okay, so requirements, 7. You don't need that much. Phone, product, you know how to make videos, fairly simple. Complexity, 2. If you know how to make videos, you can make money. Risk, again, 2. It's like affiliate marketing. Demand and opportunity, I will say, is an 8. There is a lot of people making a lot of money with TikTok Shop. All right, but like I said, the upfront cost, it's just going to cost you a lot of volume and time when it comes to marketing these products. And if you don't know marketing, sales, persuasion, the business model won't work for you. All right, so like I said, non-biased why. Copywriting, I give it a 6 because there is not much you need, right? Requirements, 2. Like again, there's not much you need for the requirements. Complexity, 2, if you know how to write, right? Very, very simple. Risk, 2. Now, demand side for copywriting, personally, there's not a lot of demand. You're going to get replaced by AI anyway, right? You might as well not start it. Okay. Agency, upfront cost, I give it a 7. There's not much you need depending on what kind of agency and what kind of service you are running. There's not too many requirements for the upfront cost side, so it's very good. Requirements, 4. Not much you need to do besides provide a valuable service that the market wants. Complexity, half and half. 5, 6. I would say 5. Maybe I was being a little lenient. 6. Just because there's so many agencies out there, in order for you to actually stand out and have a valuable service that people really want in order for you to scale it, half. Okay. Risk. I gave risk a 6 because of the fact you are now competing with a lot of other agency owners. That's the only reason it's 6. Demand, there is still demand for agencies. I ran my own agency. My service was very niche down, specifically in coaches, consultants, info space, any high ticket offers, right? So I was very niche down, and mine obviously worked, but I would say it's half and half. I personally got very lucky with my agency, my sales agency when I started out. Affiliate marketing, let's just skip this. Now, my non-biased opinion and what you guys are really here for and what is currently reviving financial freedom, digital sales. I don't want to say it blows out every single business model right now, but digital sales, it was just like crypto and dropshipping and real estate when it was popping. It is currently making a generational run right now. If you want to know why, there's going to be a video probably in the description. I'll pop it up here somewhere about why this business model is just killing every single one right now. So let's talk about the upfront cost for digital sales. 9. You need a phone, laptop, and the skill set. Sales. That is it. And Zoom. But not even Zoom sometimes. Just be a phone call. The upfront cost is quite literally zero. You don't have to invest money like dropshipping. You don't gotta buy products like Amazon FBA. You don't gotta trade and like invest thousands to make back. Same thing with real estate. You don't gotta put money into anything. No. It's a skill set that you can instantly see your return on. Sales. Okay, so 9 for upfront cost because there is none. Requirements. There is not many requirements. So 1. There's literally 0. All right, complexity. Learn sales. Also 1. Very, very good so far. 2 1s and a 9. Very good. Risk. I also give risk a 1 out of 10 because these people genuinely, there is no risk. You're not investing any money, and these people genuinely want what you have to offer, these businesses that you're working with. All right, so there is no risk on your end. You just have to be good at sales. There is no risk. It's like if you're LeBron James playing basketball. There is no risk to LeBron because he's already good at he's good at basketball, right? There is no risk to him. Just like sales, it's a skill set. If you are good at sales, there is no risk to you because you are already good. And you already have the skill set to make money, right? So, demand and opportunity. 9. There is, like I said at the beginning, there are millions of businesses starting every single year. The demand for digital closers is insane because the amount of businesses that start every single year is growing, but there's not enough closers entering the market as many businesses are. All right. This is the most in demand thing right now. So 9. And that is my non-biased way of telling you, get your ass in sales. Because if you want to take advantage of one of the most lucrative opportunities right now, digital closing is the way. So this last section, I'm actually going to be putting this because there's a lot that I have to cover with what is 100% fail proof. And as you can see, billionaire, future bill. I'm going to be covering this in my next YouTube video. So I hope you guys like this one. See you in the next one.